Hello, welcome to Nina's Knots Crochet. I'm Lynanne. If you're new here, hey, thanks for stopping by and checking out my channel. My channel, well, is all about crochet. Sometimes we might talk about, yarn or an event, something fun happening in the yarning community. We'll talk about my friends, I talk about you. We're just, we're just friends, hanging out, having a good time, talking all things yarny. Returning subscribers, thanks so much for coming back, spending a little bit of your Wednesday with me. If you're in the United States and you celebrate Thanksgiving, today is a busy day. I know. So I really do appreciate you taking a few minutes out of your time to pop in and say hi today. Yeah, Thanksgiving prep mode is in full effect for those of us in the United States. A lot of people are traveling. I am very glad that we made the decision not to go home for Thanksgiving this year. We really tossed it around in October, thought about maybe going home, and where we're going, they're going to be getting lake effect snow, blizzard conditions. So no, I'm glad we're going to miss out on that. I'm going to miss my family. I'm going to miss the kids and the grandkids, but I will not miss out on blizzard conditions. And now I just get to sit here in Florida and worry about my children, grown children with my grandchildren traveling from Indiana to Michigan. Yeah, it's a thing. So anyway, today on my agenda is to make some Jello desserts. Tom likes, I call it Jello mousse. It really isn't. You just make the Jello and until it's almost completely set. And then you add whipped cream, like a container of Cool Whip, and some fruit cocktail into it that's been drained. It's got to be drained, otherwise it makes your Jello soupy. And then you reharden that, and that's Tom's favorite holiday dessert. I have to make that for every single holiday. This year I'm making two versions. One with fruit, one without. Don't ask, it's a thing. It's just him and I this year, and we're like, let's just make the stuff that we like. So I'm making a small turkey, a small ham, some mashed potatoes, carrots and turnips mashed together with lots of butter and salt and pepper. It's like one of my very favorite things for this time of year. Root vegetables, yummy. Stuffing, of course, my homemade stuffing, which really isn't homemade. The Pepperidge Farm herb stuffing mix with a stick of butter and some chicken broth mixed all together, and then put half in the bird, half in a baking dish, bake it with aluminum foil on it until it's almost completely done, and then for like the last 10 minutes you take the aluminum foil off so the top gets crispy. That's Allie's favorite part, is the crispy parts, so she always fights for the crispy parts. But I like it in the bird. I know some people are like, oh, you can't do it in the bird. If you rinse the cavity out, you can put stuffing in the bird. That's how my mother's done it. That's how I've done it. And nobody has ever gotten sick from my stuffing in the bird. Cranberry sauce from the can. Listen, if it doesn't have the rings, it doesn't have the ring. It's not Thanksgiving. We're not even doing rolls this year. They always end up going in the garbage, so no rolls. Tomorrow morning, I will be making my traditional cinnamon rolls with a little bit of twist this year. I'm going to add some pecans to the cinnamon rolls this year, and maybe a caramel drizzle. I think that sounds kind of good. So every year it's a tradition, cinnamon rolls in coffee and the Macy's Days Parade. That is on my bucket list. One of these years I am going to get to see the Macy's Day Parade, Thanksgiving Day Parade, live from Herald Square. I don't know. I may not want to go to New York. I'd say I want to. It's one of the things that I've said I've always wanted to do, but now that I'm older, I think I just want to stay home in my PJs and watch it on TV in my cuddle blanket and just feel cozy and safe at home than with all the crowds. Now, ask me when I was in my 20s and 30s, I would have been all for it. I would have wanted to spend from Thanksgiving to New Year's in New York City and do Thanksgiving, do Christmas, you know, at Rockefeller Center, and then the New Year's Eve in Times Square when I was younger. Now the thought of the crowds kind of scare me. But anyway, so is that all we're having? Turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes and gravy, carrots and turnip smash, cranberry sauce. That's my dinner. Tom is having ham, mashed potatoes. Oh, I'm making a Waldorf salad for Tom. His mom used to make that. And that's the one with apples and walnuts and mini marshmallows. It's disgusting, but he likes it. And like I said, it's just the two of us. So we're making what we like this year. And I'm not making a lot of it. I don't intend on having a ton of leftovers. I got the smallest turkey breast I could get. I got the smallest ham I could get. And yeah, when it's just two people, it's hard to cook for just two people. So I anticipate a few leftovers, but not a lot this year. And that's perfectly okay. So anyway, yeah, prepping is Jell-O. And I think I might make some cookies. I haven't decided yet. But my idea of making cookies is taking them out of the package and putting them on the cookie sheet and put them in the oven. And voila, cookies. Because I'd rather spend my time crocheting. So anyway, today I have two finished objects for you. And I'm going to start with the small one. I finished this this morning. This is another one of these really easy beanies to do. It's called the Easy Ribbed Hat by Diane Wilkins is the name of the designer. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. The interesting part of this is that you start with a magic circle in the top, and then you do chains and back and forth, and you work into the magic circle so that when you pull this tight, you've got this really nice looking crown. I love this hat. This will be going to the box. This is, I think I'm going to throw this in the one to Michigan. I think my grandson, Trey, he loves to play out in the snow. This is made out of really nice wool, so this will keep him warm and dry. This is the ball. I got this, I believe, in a mystery bag or a garage sale or something. I have no idea how much was here. I have no idea what the brand is. Nothing. There was no label when I bought it. But it is a toothy wool. Let me tell you, this is probably 100% some kind of wool. Really nice wool though. And so I made this cute, easy to do ribbed beanie. It's just done in half double crochets in the back loop only until you get to the crown. Super, super easy. I have the pattern linked in my description box below. One of you lovely subscribers suggested another version of this same concept where you're working into the magic circle in the top. And I'm going to look that one up and try that because I love how this crown looks. It looks finished and done, and you don't have all that extra pulled together stuff. Love the idea of this one. So this will be going in the box to Michigan for Christmas. So I'm pretty sure this is a 5-weight yarn. Pretty sure this was a 5-weight yarn. So I used a 6.5 millimeter. Yeah, 6.5 millimeter, my pretend Omi hooks, which I love these hooks. These are nice weight hooks, especially for this yarn. And so version number 1 done. Put that in that box because that's going to Michigan. My second finished object, you guys, is not in this bag. Hold, please. I'm back. So, my other finished object is I finished the throw wrap that I was making for Billy, the Crafty Floridian. Her auction, which will be on the 5th and 6th of December. I wanted to make something that was different. I've seen her, she has a lot of shawls, she has a lot of hats, she said she has some jewelry. I watched her video yesterday and she said she was going to do a preview. So I will send her a picture of this. But I finished a Tunisian wrap blanket. And it is got twisted fringe. I even did a mock crab stitch on each end. The wrap itself, without the fringe, is 60 inches long by 30 inches, about 30 inches wide, maybe about 28, 27, 30, somewhere in there, with this beautiful twisty fringe. I love how the ends came out. I think this edge is gorgeous. The yarn that I used is Yarn Bee. I love this yarn, and this color is called Blue Spruce. And the other color I used is, again, Yarn Bee, and this color is called Sand Dune. I love this yarn, and ooh, I love this yarn. I have enough left over. I'm going to be able to make one for myself. Maybe not quite as wide. I have this much left of the 3rd ball, this much left of the 4th ball of this. So and then I have, I think, one caked up plus this one of the Blue Spruce, one caked up, and one more of a skein. So I think I have enough to make myself one of these, because I absolutely love these colors together. Excuse me. Un momento. Peppermint mocha Starbucks iced coffee is on the agenda today. Thank you. Excuse me. So anyway, this, I think it'll look beautiful draped over a chair, on the end of a bed, over your lap. It covers me from my toes to here when I'm sitting on my chaise lounge. I'm completely covered. My arms aren't covered, but the parts that get cold, my chest, my legs, are completely covered over my toes when I'm sitting with it like this. And it's squishy and it's soft. And this is the front side. It's called the field stitch. But this is the back side. This is the purl side. Even that's pretty. It's heavy, but not overly heavy. I think it turned out to be the perfect weight of a throw when you're chilly. It's wide enough to throw over your shoulders. It's long enough to cover your whole body. Or maybe if you just want it across your lap and you want it doubled. I'm so excited how this one turned out. I hope that this brings a lot of money for the kids, because I really love doing this. Again, it was using the Tunisian field stitch. I used I don't know if it's in here. I may have left it in the living room. I used a 8mm Knitter's Pride Dreams hook with a swivel cord on it. So that's this. And I do have enough left over in this colorway that I'm going to make myself another one. I may not get started on it right away, but I will. I love how this crab stitch edge turned out. It wasn't bad. It wasn't overly loose, but I think it just adds that finishing detail that this was looking for. And then I love twisted fringe. And I love how this twisted fringe turned out. I think it gives it a really cool design element, the way these turned out. So I'm really proud of this. I hope whoever wins this at the auction in December loves it as much as I do and appreciates it. And I hope it brings a lot of money for the kids. So that is that. Lastly, I was going to save this for Friday, but you guys, I think I'm going to not do a video on Friday. The Bears play on Friday. IU plays on Friday. Yeah, I'm going to take Friday off and just... It's been a week. Tom's been really sick. He's had a bout of bronchitis and pneumonia. Neither one of us have been sleeping very well. So it's like yesterday, I had a headache and I just had the yucks. And I didn't even want to talk to anybody. I literally spent pretty much all day napping on the couch or working on this and getting it done. So I think I'm going to take, because today and tomorrow are going to be kind of busy with cooking and stuff. I think I'm going to take Friday just to decompress and watch some football. So I'm going to show you, because I'm excited to see what's in here. I don't know what's in here. I purchased a mystery bag from Dot's Yarn Den. You guys know Dot's Yarn Den. Once a year they do these amazing mystery bags. And they usually do 2 sizes of wool. And then I noticed the last email I got from them, they had cottons. I wanted the wool because I always get something that I would never purchase for myself. And I always think it would be really kind of cool to have. So I purchased the large, and honestly, I don't remember how much it was. I want to say like $50 with shipping. But it's a mystery. I don't know what's in here. So you and I are going to dig into this together to find out what I got. So, okay. 6 skeins, mystery bag, premium. Okay, that was just like a return slip. Like if I have to send it back to them. Okay. Anything else in here? Nope. Okay, so it's in a plastic bag, Okay, so Plymouth Yarns Boku? Plymouth Yarn Company, Bristol, Pennsylvania, color 5, lot 11, 50-gram ball, 99 yards of 95% wool, 5% silk. You can feel the wool. But look how pretty that is. Very tweedy. I love the gray and the burgundy. And it's like a brownish black. That's not black. That's a really dark, like dark chocolate brown. Love that. Ooh, what is this? This is Universal Tides. Very roving. This is 100% wool, medium number 4. 100 grams, 197 yards. Well, this is definitely a roving. Look at the size difference in the yarns in there. Oh, this is interesting. I love the color. Again, I'm digging those colors. Like the almost corally red with the blue gray. That's really, really pretty. I want to see how that looks caked up. It's not overly woolly. I mean, you can feel the wool in here. Yeah, this was 100% wool. Just says color 7. Universal Yarns Incorporated, Charlotte, North Carolina, made in Turkey. So that is number 2. And it says on here, this is a $12 hank. So you're supposed to get a good deal on these. So I don't know. It says Tides, knit, relax, smile, repeat. Well, what if I want to crochet it? Speaking of that, on Monday, we're going to talk about Game of Wool. Let's see. What's this? Oh, okay. This is Mission Falls 824 wool, 100% merino superwash. 50-gram ball, 85 yards. Does it say made in Canada? Doesn't say. This is a worsted weight for sure. I like this. Color is 664. Dye lot. It's really nice merino. This is pretty. I don't know what I'd have to put this with something, because there's not enough to do something with just these 100 or 85 yards of worsted weight. So I'd have to put it with something, but it's really, really nice. And again, my colors with the blues and the blue gray, loving that. It's very interesting. Nashua hand knit, natural fibers, painted rainforest, 100% wool, made in Italy, 55 yards and 50 grams, from Westminster Fibers in Nashua, New Hampshire. Color is called Red Berries. This is a 5 bulky. Hand wash, lay flat to dry. That's pretty. I'm sensing a blue and red theme here with the colors. This is very woolly. Again, very woolly. You can feel it. I think this would felt really nicely. Not that I've ever done felting, but I think that would. So that's that. Oh, here's another one of those Plymouth Yarns Boku. This is color number 1. This is the 95% wool, 5% silk from Plymouth Yarns in Bristol, Pennsylvania. And this is the purples and the teals. Oh, there's some like really greeny teal in there. This is pretty. I like this. It's a little woolly, but that's okay. It's supposed to be. It's wool. And the last ball down in here. Oh, Iceland's yarn. 100% wool. Straw into Gold from Richmond, California. Crystal Palace Yarns. This is 109 yards, 100 grams. The color is called Rose Petal. I am saying this is a bulky 5. I would have to say. It's not quite. I think it's a thick worsted. Is that what they call Aran weight? But that'll make a beautiful hat, I believe. 109 yards on that. That would make a really, really pretty hat for one of the little girls. Maybe I could do. Do I have? If I did another wheat stitch beanie with that, wouldn't that be pretty? So that is that. That is all of them. So I got these 2, which are wool and silk, which I love this color, but I think I like this one better. We've got this one, which is 100% wool. Really nice. like I said, I think this one would felt really well if you were looking for something to felt. This is Merino Superwash, Mission Falls 824 wool. I've never heard of that, but I really love this color. We've got this Iceland Crystal Palace yarn. Yeah, the Crystal Palace yarns. This is called Rose Petals, which is really pretty pinks. And then this one, which is the Universal Tides, which is a roving, which I think this is my favorite out of all of them. This would, I think, would make a beautiful cowl. I don't know, but because it's really soft, even though it is 100% wool, it's really, really soft. And I think it would make a really, really pretty scarf or a cowl. I might have to cake that up and see what it wants to be when it grows up, because I think these colors are gorgeous. So that is what I got from Dot's Yarn Den. I don't know if they still have any. I haven't gotten an email from them recently, so you'll have to go check them out. And speaking of emails and recently, and then I'm going to let you go, I got an email this morning from Cornbread and Honey. She has 4 of her Advent boxes left over. 2 in fingering weight and 2 in DK weight. Her email and her go to cornbreadandhoney.com and check it out and see. I'm excited. I got my box. I'm excited to see what this year. I got to pick from one of 4, and honestly, I did it in like June or July. I don't remember which one I picked, so I'm really excited to see what my Cornbread and Honey Advent is going to be this year. So December 1st, we're going to start that. So I'm going to let you get back to your Wednesday. I know it's busy. I know this one was a little bit long, but I kind of squished 2 days into one video. I hope everybody, for those of you who celebrate Thanksgiving, you have a wonderful day with family or friends, even if it's just you and your significant other, or you and you by yourself. I hope that you have a wonderful Thursday. Those of you who don't, have a great rest of your week. Take care of yourselves, everybody. You know what? It doesn't have to be perfect. It's going to be okay. Just remember, this is all about, at least in our household, family, football, food, and faith, and the togetherness that, even if it's just Tom and I, we're together and enjoying the day. So remember that. It's okay to not be perfect. If the table's not perfect, if the mashed potatoes have a little bit of lumps, just love the ones that you're with. Take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. It'll be okay. But above all, be kind to everyone out there. And I will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody.